Good morning, everyone. In today's video, we are going to make DeFi great again. We are going to talk about an article that I found from Arthur, where basically he is stating what's happening in the DeFi ecosystem, what they got right, what they got wrong, and essentially why he believes that DeFi is going to become back to its all-time highs, why it's essentially everyone's going to return to it, why there's a need for it, the benefits of DeFi. So the main thing is, we started off with a huge demand and need for it. Before 2029, DeFi wasn't even a thing in the previous cycles. In 2021, it was like the DeFi summer. Everyone pumped into DeFi. Everyone was doing yield farms. There was crazy strategies going on, NFTs, gaming. Everyone just thought DeFi was the next best thing. And then there just suddenly wasn't a need for it, and we got tanked. All the expectations, it was just unrealistic. Essentially, as he says, there was just too much disillusion, and the hype was just too much to be maintained. And then suddenly it just, like the bubble popped, and we went all the way down and entered the bear market. But as you can see, things are slowly rebounding. It's not nearly as volatile and aggressive. It's just been slowly uptracking. Obviously, this does go hand in hand with how well crypto's been doing, but you can still see that from, I would say, the rally at the end of 2023, from October all the way to March, you can see that it's progressively increased. But it hasn't gone as crazy as some of the other tokens and meme tokens and things like that. But it's just more naturally gone up. So point number 2 is the one that I agree with the most. And that's basically just new interest rate cycles will make DeFi returns more attractive. And that's what I've been saying, not just about DeFi, but with crypto as a whole, like to my normal friends. Why would people want to take the risk of crypto for the last 2-3 years? Like, when you could just park your money in, well, one, the S&P 500, but other tools like T-bills and fixed savings account, where just the high interest rates were giving you 4 to 5% risk-free or very low risk. Why would you want to take the risk of crypto, and then on top of that DeFi, and then on top of that certain DeFi platforms and or different layer ones and crypto, and take all that additional risk, and instead of getting 5%, you get 6-7%. So you take all that risk just for 2% longer. Plus, as you said, if you're not a crypto native, you've got to then learn about taxes, or if you're not in, it just depends on which region you are. I think Italy has insane crypto tax at the moment at 43%. So why would you do all of that when you could just park your money in a fixed savings account, make 4 to 5%, headache free? However, as the Fed is going to reduce interest rates, and we're expecting another drop or another cut of about 50 basis points, both Arthur and I expect people to return to DeFi. So essentially, he said what I said there, with treasury bills lowering, it just makes it more attractive. And then just also with interest rates going down, you can then look for cheaper loans. And just quickly taking a look, so best way to look for DeFi lending and just where to park your money if that's what you're interested in is jump into liquid staking or jump straight into the lending category on DeFi Llama, and you'll see a bunch of protocols. You can sort them by TVL, so that way you can find out where majority of the community is parking their money. I typically stick to, so if I'm on C, I like Yi Finance. They're offering you just under 9% for USDC, just under 7% for Tether. If you're on Solana, I recommend Camino. They're offering you 6.2 USDC or 4.33. Do they have USDT 4.8? And then also a decent place to park your Sol if that's what you want to do. If you're on the Sui network, you can then check out Sui Lend. They're offering you 4% on Sui, USDC 2.4%, wrapped USDC 7.7, USDT 7.3, and then Scallop is 13.37, and then 8 and then USDT 12.2. So basically play around, jump on the different like blockchains, check out the different DeFi platforms. The yield is far better. Like the lending rates, you can get, as you said, I can show you guys multiple sources where you can get above 7% on your stable coins compared to the traditional like T-bills, basically. Moving on to point number 3. So he still believes that finance is the biggest like need for crypto and the biggest reason for DeFi compared to things like gaming, metaverse, NFTs. He still thinks that DeFi is just proven to be the market fit. It's still the biggest need. He uses examples like Eigenlayer and Athena, which are now like very new billion-dollar like protocols that have just done so well. And I think Eigenlayer is another good example where he compares them to Legos that are built on top of each other and how it can improve the DeFi ecosystem. Moving on. So essentially, he believes that compared to 2021, there has been an enhanced UI, UX infrastructure and security. And I agree with that. I think we've gone from, seed phrases to passkeys, social recovery, biometrics, authentication. Just in general, it's become a lot more simple, but also safe. It also is very like similar to some of the traditional banking systems in terms of like how you access your wallet and access your funds. So I think that's all pretty good. And then he also then compares it to the number of DeFi hacks in the last 3 years, and it's just significantly reduced, which is very nice. I will say that I think as as interest to DeFi returns, I think interest to hacking and exploiting and like essentially I think they go hand in hand. So as DeFi goes up, I think security needs to go up, but then people will be continuously testing the security options. And then just, he ends it with make DeFi great again. Once again, if you're interested in the article, please read the whole thing. It's very good. This whole thing was brought to you by CoinEx, an amazing crypto exchange. These guys are one of the few crypto exchanges that you don't have to KYC. So pretty much they go hand in hand with DeFi if you guys want to jump in and experiment on either options. Links are down below. Catch you guys in the next one. Bye.